Dear students, in this video we are going to learn about basic concepts of drug abuse. As all of you know, health is wealth. So you should save your health. So what is health? According to the World Health Organization, we know health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely freedom from the disease. So merely absence of disease does not mean you are healthy. Rather you should be physically fit, mentally fit and you should be very well suited to the society also. So once again, what is health? It is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease. So what is disease? Disease is a particular abnormal condition that negatively affects the structure or function of all or part of any organism that is not due to any immediate external injury. Diseases are medical conditions. They are associated with some specific symptoms and signs. As you are having, supposing fever, high temperature is a symptom. So, any disease need a treatment. So, what is a treatment? Treatment is a procedure or the action of curing some disease or some disorder. Now, this treatment can be, it can be any chemical treatment, it can be any physical exercise, it can be done through yoga, it can be done through radiations, as we do in case of cancer patients, we give the exposure of radiations. So let us see what is the historical perspective of the drug abuse. So why there was need of taking drugs or in what way it came into existence in present scenario. So all of you know humans have been using drugs since thousands of years. First drug used was alcohol. It was considered simply healthy water which can kill many disease causing germs. In Egyptian civilization, the first use of narcotics were reported almost 4000 before the birth of the Christ. Aryans brought an alcoholic drink which was commonly known as somras to India 4000 years ago for some religious rituals. It was considered as the drink of God. Use of opium was common between 18th and early 20th century. Greeks used opium for the treatment of various chest problems, respiratory disorders, etc. Marijuana and hashish were used in North Africa 3000 years ago. In Ayurveda, cannabis was used as mild sedative and analgesic for different surgeries. The first active substance, morphine, was extracted in 1806 by German scientists. It was commonly used during the American Civil War. Use of most hallucinogens were done in 19th century. Many drug addicts were reported in 20th century. So slowly, this increase in the use of the drugs led to the problem of drug abuse. Now, excessive use of the drugs in the 21st century or in the 20th century, it now became a problem to the society. That was the reason there was a need to frame some act by the government of India in 1985. So, government of India framed a law in 1985 which is called NDPS Act. That is Narcotics, Drug and Psychotropic Substances Act in 1985. Slowly we used to celebrate International Day against the drug abuse when the problem has become more aggressive. So 26th June was chosen and considered as International Day against the drug abuse. So what is this drug abuse? Let us try to understand. The use of drugs for the recreational purposes than for the treatment of a disease is known as drug abuse. So when anyone who takes the drug just for the fun sake, for the recreation, for happiness, then the treatment of a particular disease, that is becoming abuse. So it is called drug abuse. The habitual use of illegal drugs or the compounds for the recreational purposes is also known as drug abuse. Drug abuse may lead to social, physical, emotional, and job related problems also. So, exactly if we have to elaborate what is drug abuse, it is an intense desire to obtain increasing amount of a particular substance. So it leads to dependence. So drug dependence is the body's physical need or the addiction to a particular or specific agent. So over the long term, this dependence then results in physical harm and behavior problems, which causes tolerance, then cross tolerance. Thus it creates a cycle which keeps on going for many years. So let us understand what is drug then. Any substance other than food used in the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of a disease is known as drug. Any substance, it can be in the form of injection, it can be in the form of tablet, it can be in any form of capsule. So it should be not taken as food. So, drug is any substance which, when absorbed into the body of a living organism, it alters the normal body functions. Drugs are the chemicals that change the way a person's body works by altering its emotions and thoughts. It is something that affects the human body. So drugs when enter the body interferes with the brain neurotransmitters. What are neurotransmitters? Which transmits the messages from the brain to the rest of the body to do some activities. So drugs they interferes with the brain's neurotransmitters. Before declaring any substance a drug, we should know what are the characteristic features of the drugs. Chemical substance taken or applied on the body for the treatment of any disease is known as drug. So, any substance which can be used as treatment to cure any disease, that means it is a drug. So, it must be a chemical substance capable of affecting the mood, consciousness, and the behavior. Then it must have the ability to destroy the disease causing agents in the living beings or the human beings. It must be mentioned in the official gazette of the government of the India. I mean to say it should be its name should be registered in the official gazette of the government of the India that it can be taken as a drug. It should have the ability to affect the structure and function of the human body. So we are having availability of so many drugs in the market in society. So we must classify the drugs. So let us see classification of the drugs. On the basis of need of prescription, drugs are of three types. It can be classified into three groups. We call them prescribed drugs, over the counter drugs, or street or recreational drugs. So what are prescribed drugs? From the name itself it is clear, the drugs which are taken only after the prescription of doctor for the treatment of any disease or any ailment. So doctor has to prescribe, only then we can take it. Example, paracetamol. Over the counter drugs which can be taken without prescription by the doctor for the treatment of an ailment. So supposing for the headache we can take aspirin. Street or recreational drugs which are taken for amusement, recreation, or which can be purchased without any prescription. Example is opium. Similarly, on the basis of permission from the law for use, sale and purchase, drugs are categorized into two basic groups: legal drugs, illegal drugs. So what are legal drugs? Drugs which are sold, purchased and used under the permission of law. Example, alcohol. Illegal drugs which are sold, purchased and used against the permission of the law, means law is not permitting to sell them. Example is narcotics. So on the basis of the ability to affect the psychology of the humans, what is psychology? It is behavior of the human beings. Drugs are again of two types: psychoactive drugs and non-psychoactive drugs. Psychoactive drugs are those which affect the mood and behavior of the user. They are taken for recreational purposes. Example is cocaine. Whereas non-psychoactive drugs are the drugs which affect the heart, kidney, but have no effect on the mental state of the user. Example is antibiotics. So there are certain reasons for the drug use. So these reasons can be of various types. They can be personal reasons. Due to curiosity, adolescents may take, youth may take some drug, they may use, or it may be due to easy availability, it may be due to some emotional and social pressure. So there can be some personal reason. Drugs can be used due to some social reasons, due to nuclear families, decline of moral values, absence of parental love and care, cultural and historical reasons, due to rituals and traditions. There could be biological reasons, means it may be due to genetics, may be there, which may compel you to take the drug. Reasons, on the basis of geography, you can see there is easy availability of the land which is growing naturally drugs. Opium is available or the cannabis is available. So availability due to the geographical locations. It can be due to economic reasons are also there. Sometimes poor financial management or unemployment, to reduce the pressure, someone may take the drugs. Legal reason can also be there. There are weak laws. No one is there to challenge the law. Poor administration, no control on the sale, purchase and consumption of the drugs could be the reason for drug use. Certain miscellaneous reasons are also there due to immediate environment, personality trait of the individual, or even the nature of the drug may be the reason for drug use. So in the end, I would like to conclude there are number of reasons due to which someone may use the drugs. There are number of drugs which can be taken, but ultimately all the drugs, they have certain consequences. They have certain harmful effects. So there are many harmful effects of the drug use. That is the reason we call it drug abuse. So in the end, I would like to conclude that we should not use the drugs because it may lead harm to the health. We want to be healthy person, means we want to have physical, mental and socially fit and healthy in the society. So that is the reason all the youngsters, all the youth are requested not to indulge themselves into the drug abuse. So we will continue in the coming series for the topic or the lectures related to the drug abuse. So thank you very much. I hope you must have liked this video. Kindly share it with your friends for further role to play in the society so that you can share this information with your friends and drug abuse can be minimized. Thank you very much.